Hello Aquarius, I'm Claire Louise from BeHealing.com and this is the weekly read for Aquarius. If you'd like a private reading with me, just check out the description box below of how to book in. So first of all, I'm going to pick a card from Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle. This is your overarching theme for the week. So what message do we have for Aquarius? This is it. It's the Peace card. So what I'm getting from this is that peace is a state of mind. It's a choice that you make in the moment. You can either be fighting reality or you can be at peace with it. And so peace isn't necessarily about our external conditions. It's about how we're reacting to those external conditions. And so you can think that something is not working out for you and you can feel ill at ease, or you can think that everything's working out for you, even if you can't see how it's working out for you. I'm getting from this that there's tower moments too for you, you know. So when things are falling apart, seemingly falling apart in your life, it could just be that you've got yourself into a comfortable situation which is stopping you from changing and from growing, and the universe has like pulled the rug out from underneath your feet. It's forcing you into change, because sometimes, Aquarius, you can get a bit stagnated. I know you're like, your personality is trying new things and everything, but certain areas in your life you can get comfortable with that, and then these tower moments need to happen, pulling the rug out from underneath your feet. And if you're peaceful, if you're reacting to that within yourself and with peace, then it's going to be a lot easier for you, and you're going to get the benefit from it. So even if you can't see why things are happening, you're going to get the benefit from that. And eventually you will see, of course. We can always look back, you know, in hindsight, we can always look back of why something needed to happen. It's like relationship breakups, you know. At the time it seems horrible, it seems like something's gone wrong, but then afterwards we say, oh well, there was someone way better for us, there was something better for us, we needed that shake-up, it wasn't really working even though we were trying to ignore that. So let's see what Colette has to say about this peace card, because you might get a little bit more from what she's saying. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. So, sounds like a pretty good week for Aquarius. Let's pick out some more cards, see what's going on. So this is kind of a general part. Awesome. This is cool. So, first card's out, play and new beginning. And so, this seems to be an overarching theme for a lot of signs, for all of the signs. In fact, at the moment, we're moving toward our destiny, all of us. It's like a redirection at the moment. Like, you know when a toddler starts running off and wants to go toward the wrong thing? Like they want to go and splash in that puddle, but they've got the best clothes on. And so you get them by the shoulders and you move them and then you propel them towards something else, you know, like the toy area or something that's clean. And they keep on wanting to go back to splashing that puddle, so you get the shoulders again and you redirect them. That's what's going on in our lives at the moment for all of the signs. But for you, this new beginning, way more fun, way more fun. And so getting on that path to that fun, that new beginning, that redirection that you've got, if you choose now to play more, no matter what you're doing, you can make anything into a game. You can be like doing the washing up and you can make it into a game. Like if a kid was doing it, that's what they'd do. So bring out that inner child again. Have some fun. I'm also hearing from this as well, it is about reconnecting to your inner child. So your 5-year-old, 6-year-old self, what were you like back then? What did you really enjoy doing? What were you passionate about? What was your imagination? Where was your imagination at? What were you imagining for your life? Connect back in with that again, because that's the real you before you were indoctrinated is the word that came up. It's a little harsh, but before you were taught to conform and to do what other people wanted you to do, and you know, quieten your spirit down, all of those things that adults teach us when we're kids. Who were you then? Connect back in with that inner child. A bit more general before we move on to your love life, your career, and your money. Okay. Bit more on a serious note, this one. Success, and is this thought useful? So this is about, you want success. Everyone wants success. They want success in everything they do. You want success in relationships. You want success in whatever it is that you're doing as a job or a business. You want success in your fitness, everything. We want success in everything, really, when we're honest. Yet we can have beliefs and thoughts that contradict that. And so this is about really listening to yourself, listening to what's going on in your subconscious. So when you think about success, what does your subconscious come back with? Those self-judgments, maybe, those beliefs that you can't have it, that it's not possible for you. You might think that you're not pretty enough, or you're not thin enough, or all kinds of things come up. And this is what meditation can be really great for this, because if you meditate on success, if you just sit and watch your mind, just listen to your mind, and you're focusing on success, then your subconscious is going to tell you exactly what those objections are, exactly what your beliefs are, that there are contradictions to that success. And so you find out from that how you're blocking yourself. If you want to get rid of those blocks, just click on that link to my private readings. I've got a biggest block reading, and those really goes into what your biggest block is and how to release that. Gives you steps to releasing it, whatever that block is for you. And what have we got? Love life for Aquarius this week. Okay, we've got be with nature and get what I want. Now, what I'm getting from this is not about being in nature. It's about letting things naturally flow, not pushing things, not trying to force what you want out of people. So letting relationships take their course, slowing down, letting it evolve. A lot of people will rush into relationships now instead of taking it slowly. I'm living in Thailand. I've been living in Thailand for 3 years now, and the way that they do relationships is like really old school. It's courtship. It's really, really slow courtship. And I wasn't used to that when I first got here. I wasn't used to that. It was like, took me back to being a teenager again. It's just taken really slowly, and they're really respectful. And that's the natural way of doing things. We're not meant to jump right into stuff, not meant to jump right into relationships. We don't want to go from, 0 to 100 miles an hour straight away. We don't want to get married the second day that we meet someone. Let nature take its course, and you'll actually get what you want if you do that. Now, especially for the Aquarius, especially for those that have been rushing into relationships, maybe you've been getting into relationships and they've not been what you expected them to be. And so that shows when that happens, and then you come out of the relationship and you're disappointed because they weren't who you thought that they were. Now, what happens there is that you're rushing into a relationship. You get into a relationship with who you think that they are, instead of giving them time to show you who they actually are, getting to know them to see, and letting that love develop over time. So, especially I'm hearing when you rush into sex too, that can give this false identity. You can get way more emotionally involved. Your heart can get involved way too fast. So just watch out for that. Let nature take its course. Take it slowly, Aquarius. Any more for love? Patience and freedom. It actually came out that way around. Patience and freedom. So slow down in your romantic relationships. Take it one step at a time. Have patience for what you want. Freedom within relationships, especially for you, Aquarius, is really important. And it's important for you to show the way, to lead the way in that, and give them freedom too. And so when you rush into relationships, when you're really full on, really fast, they don't feel that freedom from it. You're likely to attract people that are quite clingy or codependent when you're rushing into relationships like that. So to get the freedom that you want, you also take it slowly. Words of caution for your love life. How about your career this week? Career, work. So the cards that are out, friend and communicate. These cards are very old, battered up because they've been in my bag for many years. So I've got a bag and there's these little cards. They've got like one word or a couple of words on them. I've got about 4 of these decks in here, so just pick them up, pull them out. I've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, distractions. Work and career, friend and communicate. So what I'm getting from this is, in your working life, it's not so much different than any other kind of thing. It's not different than family relationships. It's not different than romantic relationships. It's not different than anything else, because everything is about relationships, especially your relationship with the universe. But this work, it's all about relationships. It's about you connecting with others. It's about you opening your heart and helping someone else in whatever way you help someone else. So any kind of work is about helping people, and your connections, your heart connections that you forge are the key to that. So it's who you know, it's not what you know. Especially, this is about colleagues. It's about connecting in with colleagues to get the best out of them, or staff if you've got staff, and your boss everyone's got a boss. I don't. Okay, but if you've got a boss, connecting on a heart-to-heart level with them, warming up to people, forging relationships. Customers, same thing, get to know your customers. Make friends with people and communicate well with people. That's going to get you what you want. Especially, support. Who you want support. Maybe you've got a business and you're looking for more support within that business. It's about forging relationships with people. It's about opening your heart to them. All about relationships in your business this week and in your work. Aquarius, more about work. Okay. This peace and judgment separates. This is about not judging your work, it's not focusing on stuff you don't like about your work. Our ego minds want to do this. They want to justify. It always wants to protect us, so it wants to justify what we don't like about something so we can move away from it. Now that doesn't work. It just never works. It just keeps us locked into what we don't like. We end up recreating more and more stuff that we don't like, more and more of the same. And so instead of judging, instead of focusing on what you don't like about your work, focus on what you do like. Just make peace with what you don't like about it. The less you focus on it, the less you'll have to deal with that stuff. Abundance and money for Aquarius this week. I like this. Allow and willingness. So this is asking you to be willing, just be willing to allow more into your life. What more is possible? How can your financial situation improve? Now, I'm not asking you to ask that of yourself. I'm asking you to live in that question to the universe. You're asking the universe, what else is possible? How much more is possible? Just be willing to allow more in your life and see what's possible now. Because a lot of us, we can expect the same old. We can expect what we got yesterday instead of being open to what is possible now. It could be that you've been working on yourself. It could be that you've raised your game. It could be that you're providing more value now. It could be that your boss thinks way more of you now. You could be in for a raise, but while your mindset is stuck in, I'm the same as I was last week, last year, 5 years ago, you're not open to be willing to what's possible now. So just be willing to allow more into your life this week. More about money and abundance. Okay, letting go of stuff, moving away and going within. Let go of stuff. You know, the universe loves a vacuum, and so the way to get more in your life, more abundance, is to let go of stuff. So have a clear out. Move away from things, let things go, declutter, clear your space, stop doing stuff that you don't like, and then go within. When you've cleared that space, go within and ask what your heart really wants. So we're asking our heart what it wants, not our minds what it wants, you know. This is about looking for the deeper things that you want. So abundance comes through when we're really in tune with ourselves and we know what it is that we really want. So it could be that you want more love, you want more connection with people. You might want more respect. You know, there's those deeper things. What are the feelings that you want? And that when you go for those feelings that you want, that's when it's going to bring in the abundance that matches that. So going back to the overriding theme for this week for you, Aquarius, it's all about peace. So be at peace with where you're at. Feel at peace more. Be more accepting of what is. And you're going to have a better week. Have a fantastic week. If you'd like a private reading with me again, just check out the description box below of how to book in. Also, I do Psychic Cafe every morning, which is 8 o'clock Bangkok time. Check out what time it is, and that's live on YouTube. And we have coffee, we have a chat, I answer your questions, and I give you mini readings as well. So you're very welcome to come along to that. Have a fantastic week, Aquarius, and I'll see you next week. Bye.